Welcome, friends, to another episode of using goetia instead of going to therapy. This is this is an emergency pirate broadcast because I just thought of something to share. Um, Somebody stopped by earlier, and we were talking about yelling, and I was saying that I've been yelling a lot lately because of all the rats. Um, I've been yelling so loud at the rats that I get worried sometimes that I damage my own hearing. So it's weird when you yell, right? And it's so loud that you're like, whoa, ow, my ears. You're like, I'm the one producing that sound. And how's that relevant, folks, is that I've been driven to the outskirts of town. Um, and if you understand the Hebrew Canaanite religion that the Tree of Life is based off of, these Cain enabler guys, why do they set up their tree and demonize everything on the dark tree and put everything that's shit into the clipot, into this entire shit world? Yes, indeed, the Jewish don't have hell concept in Second Temple Judaism, whatever. But they do have this thing called Gehenna, and Gehenna is this thing called the next town over that's all shit and is full of shit and is a shitty shit world and it's next to us. So instead of going to hell, you go to the neighboring town. And this is an important point. Goetia, the guys who are yelling out at they have been driven there by normality, by normal people, by the status quo, by angels, by all the holy people. Somebody who doesn't fit in is taken away from their mommy, which, by the way, they've taken away the love between a mother and child and replaced it with their coins. So I don't know if you're aware of that. The Goetia people, why are they yelling? Oh, they're howlers. They're howling in the middle of the night. They with their Lilith and all of it's all her problem. It's all her fault that we're having problems. It's all your guys' fault. So you're not allowed to come back because we're the holy people. And who is America's number one enemy since 2001? Since the Holy War began. It's these people who are living in caves. Why do you think they got there? The Canaanites were driven out of their homes and they had to live in caves, and then you're standing there like, why do you people live in caves? So that's good and evil for you. That's the remarkable holy war that they're after. Sorry, I'm just trying to connect that back to psychology. If you just watch that instead of going to therapy, trying to think of how that might benefit you. Um, being on that other side, there's nothing wrong with having been demonized and having rejected normalcy and the god of idiots, the idiot god, who's there. It's it's uh it's everything, man. It's just remarkably nothing because it's not. It's just it's so unknowable, dude. It's just unknowable. I'm telling you, it's unknowable. So that is the god for idiots, and you're fine if you've been driven out. You've been driven out by idiots. You're fine. Everyone calls you evil, and everybody puts all their blame on you, and they think you're a witch and you have something wrong, supernatural. And then that has been translated on to mental illness. Oh, why is this guy out there in the woods talking to himself? He's yelling. I'm yelling at the rats because I've been driven out. It's too expensive to fucking live. So I'm the one dealing with it, asshole. Not in our backyard. Not in our front yard either. Like, you ever notice how there's a sign for everything? Racism, stupidity, uh too much police and science. We believe in science, even though science is necessarily that which you are skeptical of, and a belief in science would be theology. But there's no sign on the front of people's lawns for homelessness. It's the only sign there is private property, no trespassing. It's almost like the problem is so big that the um, little sign isn't going to fix it. So today was a really eye-opening experience. They came in with a bulldozer and destroyed all my stuff carelessly. So I was already driven to the outskirts of society, and they brought a bulldozer up here to harangue me and destroy my stuff. They had already cleared the big mess. Somebody left a big flaming pile of mess that was already gone, and they decided to show a little show of pageantry. We'll get this guy. We'll show him. He's got nothing. We'll have less. Uh, Normalcy has to go on. These people are God-fearing Americans. These people just want to live in peace. So, you trying to stop us from destroying your stuff with a bulldozer, and we're threatening you with 3,000 pounds of steel and a gigantic torque? Oh, you're fighting back? That's assault. That's destruction of property. You can't do that, dude. So it's about finding being fine with yourself in spite of the good side. We're the good side, and we hate you. Um, so I hope that is of benefit to somebody.